All right, hi, this is Loy from loymachedo.com and whoisloymachedo.com. Today, the date is 29th of May 2014 at 1:29 in the morning. Okay, so I got this question from a young boy who says, Loy, how do you generate money from blogging? How much money do you make in blogging? Is there any fees that has to be paid in the beginning? How do you receive money, complete money in hand? Kindly make a video on this as I have a lot of free time and want to get started on this. Okay, let's see. First and foremost is blogging. Just for those of you who do not know, blogging is whereby you write down your thoughts and put it up online on a blog or a website. It's a free service. You can go to blog.com. You can even go to there are a lot of websites. You just have to press blogger in Google. You'll get a lot of blogging sites where you can blog. You have Squido, and you also have I think blogger.com. Let's see. For example, now if I go to Google and I just type blog, okay, if I press blog, I get okay, blog. What is it? Blog.com, blogger.com, official Google blog.com. So you have lots of blogs, okay, lots of websites that offer you blogging, free blogging services. So it's for free. However, if you want to develop a website where you put down your thoughts, then yes, you have to pay. And how much do you have to pay? Like right now, I pay around 1,750 dirhams. Now, if I were to translate that into dollars, let's say AED to USD, so 1,750. That's around 476 per month. Okay, that's what I pay for my website because I have a lot of features. That is search engine optimization, sending mails, lots of other services. Okay, so now that is what blogging is all about. Now, first and foremost, you need to understand is when you start blogging, blog what you're good about or blog your thoughts. When I started blogging 5 years ago, I was not at all good at blogging. I mean, I thought I was good because I was a speaker. I used to give speeches. So obviously, I thought I was good at blogging. So I used to put up my thoughts. And at that time, I don't know how, but I had this thought in my mind that I would write 1,000 articles. And the day I would write 1,000 articles is the day I knew that I would be a very good blogger. So my goal was to create 1,000 articles. However, when I finished at around, I think 700, that is, it took me around 3 or 4 years. When I went back towards it and I checked out my first few articles, I was absolutely shocked. I was like, did I write this rubbish? Because most of the articles were horrible. They were absolutely pathetic. I mean, I could not believe that I'd written such low-grade articles. And so what I did is I deleted 300 or 400 of them. And I continued blogging. And now it has been like 5 or 6 years since I've been blogging. Now when I look back, I still delete some articles which I feel have not been good. So what I'm trying to tell you is blogging is a skill. It's a skill you need to develop. It's not something that just comes out of the blue. It takes practice. There'll always be questions in your head. Oh, I want to get the perfect blog. I want to get a perfect grammatically correct blog. I want to get my thoughts absolutely perfectly in English. There's no such thing, okay? You can never be perfect. If that was the case, then I think half the people, more than 90% of the people who blog would stop blogging. So don't focus on perfection. Just go ahead and do what you're supposed to do. I still get criticized for my video blogs, like the video I'm putting up right now. People say your accent sucks, your grammar is horrible, your pronunciation skills are bad. I'm not perfect, but what is important is I get the message across. So that is important for you. So in terms of blogging, make sure that you start somewhere, and your goal should be to have 1,000 articles. Okay. The next one, how do you generate money in blogging? Now, when I started to blog, I did it because I was passionate about it. I didn't do it with the intention to get money. Yes, there are some people who do it with the intention to get money. Now, if you want to get money, first and foremost is you have to be very good at blogging. Okay, if you want to generate money, you have to be very good at blogging. That means your skill as a writer should be absolutely good. The second part, you should be very good at proofreading. You should get your articles correct. Third one, which is very important, you should be a good researcher. You should have a lot of content. You see the books at the back. It helps me research. So you need to invest in your education. You need to invest in something worthwhile. So you need to give content-rich material. And number 4 is you need to be an expert in the industry that you're writing. Now, if, for example, I talk about tattoos, obviously I have so many tattoos, I'm an expert at it. If I talk about branding, I'm an expert at it because I've been in the branding industry now for 5 or 6 years. I've been hands-on, I've been studying, I've been investing money. Now, if I speak about communication, public speaking, I've been doing it for 23 years. So I think I'm fairly good at public speaking. So, I've been a coach for most of the world champions. So I these are my areas of specialty. So you need to find out what is your area of specialty. And if you don't have an area, find out what you're passionate about and move in that direction. So first and foremost is create these content-rich content-rich articles. Then once, this is a strategy I took. Once you put up these content-rich articles, people reading them would want to associate with you. So what I do is I put up these articles for free. I put up articles on resume building, how to plan out the CVs, the resumes, the profiles, on branding, on public speaking, on improvement, on book reviews. So these are my key areas. So people who read this, wow, they're like, wow, Loy has knowledge. He's giving me this for free. And then obviously they like following my blogs. The first thing is get yourself followers. This is how you get followers. So people read it, they search about it, the Google rankings come up, and then they come to your blog. The second part is, in order to get followers, you also have to, I keep using Facebook, I keep using Twitter, I keep using email services to let people know these are value-added articles that I'm giving them for free. I'm sharing my knowledge for free. So people come to know that there is an expert, industry expert whom they can get in touch with. Then how do I make money out of blogging? It's very simple. When you give these articles that have so much of value, people either they pay you for it and say, listen, I would like an article, or I'd like a question, or I would like you to answer this question. Okay, you can either charge them for the service. In my case, I don't charge them for the service. So then they become my fans, they become my followers. Or what you can do is you approach them and say, if you have a product or you have a service, I'll talk about it. I'll get people to become aware of your product or service, and that is where you can pay me. And that is something which I do. I go to people, I say, you have a product or you have a service or you have any new product launch that is there, I'll talk about it and make people aware about it, and then you can pay me money for it. So that's how you generate money in blogging. So where you write about them or you create awareness. Now, is there any fees? No, there is no fees for blogging. However, you can invest in your education. That is, it's always online. Then how do you receive complete money in hand? In order for you to receive money in hand, first you need to have a professional website. By professional, don't make it too flashy. Make it like newsworthy, news-friendly. Like when you go to any of the newspaper websites, you see the website is designed in an easy-to-read fashion. So have a website that's easy to read, that has a lot of content. When they Google your name, there should be many pages with your name and your articles there. If you Google my name, Loy Machedo, you'll get many articles, many pages. So when you go to somebody and you pitch in that, hi, I'm a blogger, I'm a professional blogger, I have so many followers, you need to show them. I have so many Google pages, you need to show them. And these are the articles I've done, which you need to show. Then you tell them that I would like to give your product or service or company the publicity that needs. This is the target market. So let's say if they're focusing on children, they have you have a children's group. If you have adults, you have an adults group. So what happens is people come to know, oh wow, he has something of value, and then it's an exchange. So obviously they will bargain. So you put up a base rate and you say, these are how many people these articles are going to go. These are how many articles I'm going to put. This is how many views are going to go get, and this is what I charge. So the question, I'm sure you'd like to know how much you can charge them. It can be anything from the range of, let's say if you're a starting blogger, you can charge $100. You can charge even something as decent as $50. You can start off with that. But yes, for $50, I would say you at least need to have 100 articles. You can't go with 0 articles. You can't go with 10 articles. You need to have at least 100 articles. You need to have at least, let's say, 100 followers. You need to have a Facebook page of friends list, at least say 2,000 or 3,000, and you need to have LinkedIn profile. So this takes time. You're not going to get money coming in so easily. So yes, there are a lot of people who do affiliates. Affiliates means where he sells, you sell someone else's product, advertise it on your website, and if they click, the guy knows that through your website he has received this client. So you can do that. However, I suggest go into blogging first for the experience of blogging, for the experience of learning. Be passionate about it. I'm very passionate about what I do. Even if I didn't get paid for it, I would still do it. I enjoy sharing information with others. I enjoy talking to others, like how I'm giving you this video. This video that I'm giving you for free, this advice that I'm giving is also part of blogging. It's video blogging, and where I'm offering a service for free. So this is what you need to do, and you need to become an expert in the industry. And very soon, if you work hard, 1 or 2 years later, you can start commanding and demanding money for it. Yeah, however, right now, at this point of time, when you're just starting, I would say keep money out of the equation. Focus on understanding and being passionate about what you're doing. Be consistent, and over the period of time, yes, you can charge other people money. So this is Loy from loymachedo.com, addressing the issue on how to blog, what you can charge people for blogging, and how can you make money blogging. So Loy from loymachedo.com and whoisloymachedo.com, answering these questions. Goodbye for now.